Perfect Day Saints, including all those esteemed individuals out there. My name is Paulo Faletpenu, joining you from Sydney, Australia. A profound yearning brought me into contact with a bondservant, John Anosike, intriguing me with the unconventional interpretation of the Holy Scripture, the tangible journey of ascension into the spiritual realms, the opportunity to access the ancient scripts, and moving to seasons, knowing that in the spiritual realm there's no such thing as the past, the present, and the future, because everything is open. As for me, there is a longing to ascend one more time into those spiritual realms. And for you, my dear friends, I urge you to set aside a time to try and register, be part of this conference. I eagerly anticipate meeting John Anosike, the humble bond servant of God, face to face in person. And I'll ask him to help me to ascend one more time.
My name is Jane and I live in Canberra, Australia. I'm originally from Kenya. I learned about Papa from my brother who was living with me last year and part of the year before. And, I started watching Papa by myself towards the end of the year. And, oh my goodness, it has been so amazing. I remember watching the overnight, the New Year's service. And I was so excited when Papa announced that he would be coming to Sydney. No, he initially said he'll be coming to Australia, and I didn't know which city he'll be coming to, but I was so excited. I said it doesn't matter where he comes to and how far it is from where I live, I plan to go. So when I later learned that he was coming to Sydney, I was very, very excited because Sydney is only 3 hours drive from Canberra where I live. And I just can't wait to attend the conference. I am very, very, very excited. I expect impartation from the man of God, and I expect that my life will never be the same again. I remember sometime last month, around the 11th or 12th of last month, I was watching the Bible study here it was around 3 a.m. and back in Cape Town was the evening time for the Bible study, the 7 p.m. Bible study. So I think either I fell asleep or I was just transported into the realms. I just woke up. No, I just heard Papa saying, there is 5 angels in this place. And the next thing I saw was this massive foot next to me, which was like wearing an armor boot, like the ones we see in movies with Roman soldiers wearing. And it was huge. The foot was really big. And suddenly I felt a touch. I didn't see the person, I just saw the foot. And I felt a touch. And then that touch like ran through my body like electricity. And I felt like I disappeared. And I felt like I was floating in the air. I was just, not there. But then within a few seconds again, with the same electrical feeling, I came back down. I came back. And when I got back, I saw that I was walking with Papa's daughter. She was so nice. She was so gentle and kind to me. And then she showed me another girl next to her. I think it was her younger sister. She said she's gonna become a nurse. She was wearing a uniform, and we continued walking together, and then suddenly we turned into lions. We started roaring, both of us. When we turned into lions, we roar, and then we turn back to humans. Then we roar and as lions, and then turn back to humans. And then we were like floating in the air, and then there were things flying all over the place, and we were pushing everything that was coming towards us. We were just pushing, and we were so strong. I remember one of the things that came towards me was something like a chest, like a cupboard with shelves, and it was really big, but I was able to just push it with one hand, and it went to the side, and lots of other things were flying to us. And then suddenly she pointed down, and she said, "Look." I looked down, and I saw lots of people walking, and they were wearing like black, similar to Muslim hijabs, and then they were covering their heads with hoodies and just walking all over the place. And then she said, "Look closely," and I saw some of those people had like little lights over their heads, like little flames over their heads. And and then suddenly I saw Papa praying, and then he stretched his hand out like this, and then I looked at the daughter, and then back to Papa, and he like nodded at us like this. Papa prayed for us, and then suddenly I woke up. And then when I woke up, I found Papa was still preaching, and I found him saying, "Your sin will find you out." Oh, I was so amazed after that experience. And Papa asked for anyone that would like prayer to come forward. So I came forward closer to my phone, and Papa prayed over us.
Perfect morning, saints. My name is Caleb Ojo. I'm from Northern Territory in Australia, and I run an online prayer and prophetic ministry called the Decalogians. I first got to know about Papa through Facebook, one of the Facebook videos, and after seeing that video, I was really blessed, and since then I've been following the ministry. And also when I heard Papa was coming to Australia, I was very excited, and God had shown me in Revelation that I must be there. And I'm looking forward for mighty impartation, mighty shifting of level in the realms, like to move to an higher dimension. I'm really trusting God for that. And I want to encourage those that have not registered to register. It's going to be a very mighty move, and we can see the signs. We can already see the signs in Sydney. Something is shaking in the atmosphere, because the beings they know something is coming. So we can already see the signs that a shift is going to take place, and that's why we see what's happening currently in Sydney. So something is coming. So I'm very excited to see the born servant of Christ in Sydney, Australia, at the Sydney Olympic Park. I look forward to seeing you there also. God bless you.
Dimensions of the Spirit. War against the Prince of Darkness in the atmosphere of Sydney, Australia, with the bondservant of Christ, John. Venue, Sydney Olympic Park, The Dome, Sydney, Australia. Hall 5 and 6. Date, 8th through 10th May 2024. Wednesday the 8th, time 5 p.m. Thursday the 9th, morning 10 a.m., evening 6 p.m. Friday the 10th, morning 10 a.m., evening 6 p.m. Register online to get your free tickets. www.keepthefaithministry.org/conference.